The last time we met on an Amex credit card application, you all discovered the unfortunate news that I was sentenced to Amex Pop-Up jail. Now, I admit I was willing to accept my fate. I was willing to serve my sentence. I felt like I did the crime, so I had to serve the time. But then, an awesome credit card YouTuber, Stan the Credit Frog, was able to escape Amex Pop-Up jail, and he was approved for the Hilton Honors credit card that I want to get. So in today's video, I am going to go over the different methods to break out of pop-up jail that I know about, and I'll plan to test out 3 of those methods. Now, I don't know if I'll be approved with my first attempt, so maybe this will be me just showing you one method. Who knows? Let's see if I have any luck with breaking free of Amex Pop-Up jail. Before I continue, I just want to talk a little bit about why I'm so focused on getting this Hilton Honors credit card. It literally has to do with getting that welcome offer with the free night award, or like most of us in the credit card community like to refer to this as the free night certificate. After being upgraded to the 1-bedroom suite in the Waldorf Astoria with my free night certificate last month, which gave me a value of over $2,700 and also gave me an experience that I never thought that I'd get to experience, I understand the potential value that a free night award can bring. Of course, those upgrades are dependent on the time of year when you travel, the availability of rooms, and if the hotel can accommodate the upgrade. And it may also be dependent upon whomever is at the reception desk at check-in. Reason number 2 is that I also have an idea to go to a brand new Conrad hotel that just opened up not too far away from me to get some footage of that property for the channel to share with you all. And in order to do that, I need to get this free night award. Quite a bit of you enjoyed the Waldorf Astoria review and my Chase Travel Redemption video that showcased the 3 different categories of Hyatt hotels. So I'd like to continue including some of that travel content since you seem to like it. I think it helps to spice up the conversation about credit cards just a little bit. With that said, let's go to strategy number 1. This one seems to make the most sense and appears to be the most popular opinion out there, and that is to actually use the darn cards that you have from American Express. In my opinion, I believe that this is very sound and a solid advice. After all, I shared in my previous video that the relationship I have with American Express is a parasitic relationship, with me being the annoying parasite who only wants to take what I can get from American Express and not give anything in return, because why would I? And it's clear that Amex doesn't like parasites like me, which is unfortunate. So this method involves spending an undisclosed amount of money on your Amex cards, and the worst part is the data points are all over the place on how much to spend and how long it'll take using this method to finally be released from Amex Pop-Up jail. Some people say you need to spend at least a few $100s and do this for several months before trying to apply for another Amex card. Then there are other data points out there where people have shared that they've spent $20 more on their Amex cards and they were released from pop-up jail and they were approved and qualified to receive the welcome offer for their new Amex cards. Now, of course, I don't know how much those people may have spent on their Amex cards on a monthly basis to know whether or not that extra $20 was the reason for Amex being willing to forgive them of their trespasses and to deliver them from evil, for thine is the kingdom. And I thought I was in church for a moment. Don't worry, I'm just joking. Just checking to see if you're still with me. And if you are, don't forget to show that subscribe button a little bit of love and the like button as well. Don't hit the dislike button because I already know that joke was terrible. Moving along. However, this method requires one key thing that I just so happen to be limited in, and that key thing is time. The limited time welcome offer that includes the free night award for the no annual fee Hilton Honors credit card and the Hilton Honors Surpass is only available until the 31st of July. And of course, in the past 2 weeks that I've known about this method, I've actually refused to put any additional spend on any of my Amex cards. It's as if I haven't learned anything. Oh well. So needless to say, I will not be using this method because time is of the essence and I've wasted a whole lot of time already. I'm a little hesitant to use this next method because I don't want yet another annual fee to worry about, but a few people have told me to try applying for the annual fee version of this credit card, and that's none other than the Hilton Honors Surpass credit card. Annual fees on credit cards are okay if you will truly get excellent value from that particular credit card. So the Hilton Honors Surpass credit card has an annual fee of $150 and also comes with Hilton Honors Gold, However, I already get Hilton Honors Gold through my Hilton Honors Business credit card. So if I were to apply for this credit card and be approved for this credit card, it would probably make sense for me to cancel my Hilton Honors Business credit card because then I wouldn't really need the Hilton Honors Business credit card. I'm not exactly sure where the logic lies with this one, but some people have told me to try this strategy to hopefully not be placed in pop-up jail. And the only thing I can think of is that there may be a little bit more leniency for the annual fee cards. However, I am very skeptical about this because I recall multiple people being placed in pop-up jail during the 175,000 point welcome offer for the Big Daddy Amex Platinum card that comes with an annual fee of $695. So I don't know how good this will be. The other logic behind this strategy is that sometimes applying for different versions of the Amex cards can get you past pop-up jail. However, I think this typically works for the same type of card. For example, applying for the Amex Business Gold may yield you more success than applying for the Personal Gold card, or applying for the Charles Schwab Amex Platinum card may get you past pop-up jail than applying for the plain Jane Vanilla Amex Platinum card. Either way, this was suggested to me, so I have to assume that there's some level of success with this method, but your mileage may vary with this one. This is a method I literally just came across while researching the different methods for this video, and this is another one where your mileage may vary and it is risky, and I am probably not going to try this one because I am very risk averse. But on a forum, I read a comment that stated, when you get the pop-up, don't click on anything. Instead, hit the back button until you either go back to the blank application page or the page with the apply now button. So with this method, you are actually going to apply again for the credit card. And according to this comment by this one person, it should bypass the pop-up and give you a 14-day review without requiring a hard credit pull, which kicks it over to an Amex representative to make the final decision on the application. If you are approved, you should receive an email that invites you to accept the approval, which can result in a hard pull on your credit report, or you can deny the credit card and still have no hard inquiry. Now, this person stated that they always call Amex to make sure that the welcome offer is still attached before accepting the approval, and this trick has worked twice for him. 2 out of 2 times, while being in pop-up jail for almost 1 year. He ends this by stating that your mileage may vary, so there is no guarantee that what works for him is going to work for you. Typical. I will add here that there were 2 additional comments from other people who stated that this method worked for them. However, an Amex representative was not able to confirm whether or not they'd received the welcome offer until after they accepted the credit card that they were approved for. That seems like a gamble that I am not willing to take, but maybe there are some of you out there who may want to try this method out. Your mileage may vary and you just may end up accepting a credit card that doesn't have an offer. So if you're willing to take that risk, then feel free to do so. Not me. Just about everyone who watches my channel knows what a referral link is, but just in case I have someone new here, a referral link is a unique link that Amex or any other credit card issuer with a referral program gives to their card members or card holders to share with family, friends, coworkers, etc., to invite them to apply for that particular credit card that they currently have. And the credit card issuer will either give you points or some cashback or a statement credit in return for your good deed. So I reached out to one of my viewers who has supported me in the past and used my Amex Gold referral link back when Amex was nice to me and gave me a targeted 90,000 point welcome offer on my referral link for the Amex Gold card. So later on in the video, I'll use Woodsy's referral link to see if I can get past Amex pop-up jail using his link. Granted, I don't even know if he is in pop-up jail, so it may not be a good idea. I don't know. The idea of this is that the person with the referral link might not be in pop-up jail, so that may get you a get out of jail free card. But of course, as with a lot of data points about Amex, they are all over the place because sometimes using someone's referral link does nothing for you and keeps you in pop-up jail. In my mind, I don't know why Amex will be willing to pay more points to give me the card, because they obviously don't want to give me the welcome offer in the first place, because now they definitely have to pay out a referral bonus and they'll most likely have to pay out a welcome offer if I meet the minimum spend requirement. And Amex already knows that chances are I am going to meet the minimum spend requirement, so that's why they have me in pop-up jail in the first place. But this is something that is recommended to try out because it may get me past Amex Pop-Up Jail. So I am excited to see whether or not Woodsy will save the day and his referral link will take me out of pop-up jail. And if he can get me this welcome offer, and that will be great because then a viewer of mine can get some bonus points for referring me into the program. So that's a win-win, right? I said into the program. I meant to the credit card. You all know what I mean. All right, everybody. So I have the referral page open from Woodsy. So let's see if this is going to work. I actually haven't checked it out yet. But as you know, this is the Hilton Honors business card page. But all you have to do is go over to personal cards. And then I'll have the option to select one of the personal cards as soon as this page loads. So let me scroll down. Of course, it's showing the limited time offers that are available on the cards. And we're going to the Hilton Honors American Express card. We can see it still has the free night of reward. So make sure that before you apply that the welcome offer is the one that you want to receive. So I'm going to hit apply now. Wait for that to load up. And okay, so we are going to go ahead and put in my information and meet you when I'm about to submit the application. I do see you may not be eligible to receive a welcome offer lifetime language. So hopefully I can bypass that. I don't know if this is going to work for me. I don't think it's going to work because I don't think it worked for Stan when he tried it. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm special. I have not canceled the card yet from Amex though. Still didn't save me from pop-up jail the last time. Okay guys, we are in step 2. Review the terms, and now I'm going to hit agree and submit. So we are going to see if using a referral link is going to help me out with getting the welcome offer and escaping pop-up jail. So in 3, 2, 1. Okay, and as we can see, I am not eligible to receive the offer here. So what I'm going to do is cancel the application. So my friend Kelby Ng used this method like a year ago, and allegedly the idea is that you're less likely to be placed in Amex Pop-Up Jail if you call in and apply over the phone. Now, spoiler alert, this didn't work out for Kelby. And I remember the Amex representative stating that she hopes that Kelby will be approved and that she'll keep her fingers crossed for him because she's seen where people aren't eligible to receive the welcome offer, and it makes her a little sad for them because she knows that the welcome offer is the reason why people apply to get these credit cards. I think it was a Hilton credit card as well. I don't remember. For whatever reason, I remember the details about what the lady said. And I think it's because of her voice, because she was extremely, extremely, extremely nice on the phone. And that stood out to me a lot. Anyway, I won't use this method because I don't think it'll improve my chances since I've already applied directly with American Express through their website. And I don't want to call in to submit another application that way. And either way, Kelby has already proven that this doesn't necessarily work. So Kelby, thank you for taking one for the team. Another method is to bypass American Express altogether and go directly to the Hilton Honors website. And I actually received this tip from Woodsy himself. Data points in the past have shown that this method of bypassing Amex Pop-Up Jail to work nearly all of the time. So the success rate points to me being more likely to be approved. I do have one worry about using this method, and that is once I clicked on the link, I was able to see the lifetime language on the application webpage, which states that you may not be eligible to receive the welcome offer for various reasons. In my previous Watch Me Apply video, this is the same language I saw directly from the Amex website itself, and I'm sure that this is what made me ineligible to receive the welcome offer, but nonetheless, I think it's worth a shot to give this method a try and see whether or not this trick still works, or if Amex has cracked down on this as well to make sure that those who belong in pop-up jail stay in pop-up jail, i.e. me. So I am willing to try this out. Let's see what happens. Okay, everyone, now we are using the Hilton Honors website directly. So from Hilton, we're going to click on the card that I'm interested in and be redirected to the American Express website. And I will meet you at the agree and submit application page. But of course, let me just back up before I go there. Make sure that the welcome offer is the one that you want. You can see it all on the screen, the free night reward. So this is what I want. I'll hit apply now. And it redirects me to the American Express page. So I am going to go ahead and put in my information again and meet you at the submit application page. Okay, everyone, round 2 of trying to break free of Amex Pop-Up Jail. Let's see if this one did the trick. Again, the you may not be eligible for the welcome offer language is right here next to the agree and submit application button. So fingers crossed, let's see if this method works. If not, the final method is going to be the method that Stan the Credit Frog showed us. So here we go. Okay, so clearly going through the Hilton website doesn't work because I am still in Amex Pop-Up Jail, which means I have one more chance, just one more chance. I was hoping that this would work, but this didn't work. All right, so I'm going to cancel this application and then go through Stan's website link and see what happens. Or maybe I'll just have to do the back button option if Stan's strategy doesn't work for me. Now, I admit that I didn't know about this method until I watched the video from Stan the Credit Frog last week. This is why I love watching videos from other creators as well, because there's always something that I can learn. Stan pointed out that using a link with no lifetime language should help you to avoid the pop-up jail window. Now, from what I recall, Stan was in pop-up jail and he was an even worse offender than me because he just canceled the Amex Gold card and he had this to say about it too.
I chose the classic gold design because it's clearly better, but right before I canceled this card, I did change my design to the rose gold version because that's the version I'd rather cancel.
I found that to be very disrespectful, but you know what? If Stan's method works, maybe I'll remain subscribed to his channel and forgive him of his very poor decision. This is going to be my last resort. If all other methods fail, then I have no choice but to use this link. I'm not 100% sure how I am going to edit this video simply because I can't see into the future. So in my mind, if I go through all 3 of the methods of applying, then it makes sense to include those methods after each of the sections that I just mentioned. If I'm not in pop-up jail after the first method, then I'll include only one application process near the end of the video. So bear with me here. Either way, we are about to jump into an application. So whichever one it is, wish me luck. All right, guys, so I have the American Express website loaded without the no lifetime language. So this is my final try here, I believe, and we are going to see what happens. I hope I haven't submitted too many applications in one day. I didn't think about that before I went through doing all of this. But anyway, we'll come to the submit, agree, and submit application page and see if this method actually works. I probably messed it up. We will see. All right, everybody, we are at this page again. Let's keep our fingers crossed. This is the last try I have for today, or I do the back button method, but this is the last try I have, hoping that this will work because Stan the Credit Frog already showed us that this works. And if it doesn't work for me, it's probably my fault for submitting so many applications in one day. Yes, I will take the blame for that one. I will own up to my own mistakes. So here we go. Agree and submit application. And I am really nervous now. Taking more time, so that may be a good sign. All right, guys, so this is really good news. I think I made it. I definitely made it past pop-up jail, so let's just make sure we get a decision and accept the card. I'm hoping. Let's see what the credit limit is going to be, because if this 100% goes through, this means that I am eligible through this link to receive the welcome offer. And thank you to Stan. Let's see. Okay, let's see what happened. Why does it look like this? Let me see. Guess I have to scroll up. Okay, so it says that I am approved, which is great. I can now accept the card, and there has been no impact to my credit score at this point. I don't expect there to be any impact to my credit score since I am an existing Amex card member. And yes, the offer is literally to the right-hand side of the page. I literally did not check on this link simply because I was not paying attention. But the offer is there, limited time offer. So I am going to hit accept card, and I know it will impact my credit score eventually, but let's see what the credit limit is. What do you guys think the credit limit is going to be on this credit card for me? Let's see. Is Amex going to be good to me? Okay. Thank you for accepting your Hilton Honors card. It will arrive Tuesday, July 2nd, but it doesn't show me a credit limit. So, all right, guys. So I just got my credit limit, and it is none other than $5,000. You know, American Express, they do these lovely things to me with giving me low credit limits, but that's okay. I'm actually not upset about this one. At least it wasn't $1,000. At least it wasn't $2,000. This time it's $5,000. It started off with the Blue Business Plus at $2,000, then the Hilton Honors Business Credit Card at $3,000. Now I'm at the Hilton Honors American Express regular personal card, and I got a starting credit limit of $5,000. So it's getting better, but I don't understand. Well, the Amazon Business Prime actually gave me $13,000 as a starting credit limit. So maybe I'm just approaching the maximum credit limit that I can have with American Express. Either way, I got my free night award. I'm happy. And I'm probably going to end up closing out the Hilton Honors Business Credit Card after my first anniversary. So thank you all for watching. I am very excited. Thank you. All thanks goes to Stan the Credit Frog for showing me this option. And I am very, very, very thankful because now I can get another free night reward, free night award, free night certificate, whatever you want to call it. I got it. I'm happy. Thanks, Stan. I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully it's going to be, I don't know if I'll ever do an unboxing video of this. It's a nice card. Maybe I'll do an unboxing short of this one. So anyway, see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Come and get your high five. Peace. And they totally just dropped my phone.